We begin with the next chapter in geometry, chapter 8, called trigonometry. Now, in this chapter, trigonometry, we will see that only triangles are considered and a special type of triangle, that is, only the right angled triangles are considered in this chapter. So, now whenever we refer to any triangle in this chapter, you will understand that it is a right angled triangle. We see here I have drawn two triangles. Both are triangle ABC and they are right angled at B. Now the only difference what you will see here is in this figure I have marked angle A and in this figure I have marked angle C. Now in a right angled triangle always you will see that if when one angle is a right angle, the other two are acute angles. So in this triangle, if we talk about this triangle, angle B is a right angle, angle A and angle C are acute angles. So when we are talking about different ratios under trigonometry, they are called as trigonometric ratios. We will write those ratios in relation to this acute angle. Either it will be in relation to the acute angle A as in this case, or it will be in relation to the acute angle C as in this case. Now, for writing the ratios, first we must know what the different sides are named. Now we'll come to this first triangle. We see here angle B is a right angle. As we know, opposite to the right angle always is the hypotenuse, and we see that AC is the hypotenuse here. So AC will be named as the hypotenuse as usual here. Now we look at the other two sides. The other two sides are in relation to the acute angle which is marked. That is, since the acute angle is at A, the side just next to it is called as adjacent here. So, the side which is just next to it is referred to as the adjacent side. Now, if you see next to this angle A, we have two sides, that is this side and this side. But this side is already the hypotenuse side, AC is already the hypotenuse. So, what is left is the other side, that is side AB. So, side AB becomes the adjacent side. So, whenever we have a triangle, first it is best to mark the hypotenuse and then in relation to the acute angle we mark the adjacent side and now the next side. Now if you see this side BC, it is opposite to this vertex A. Therefore this side BC is referred to as the opposite side. So whenever we have a right angle triangle and we have to write the trigonometric ratios, first we identify which is the hypotenuse, which is the adjacent side and which is the opposite side. Same thing we do for this triangle now. First we go to the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse does not change. The side opposite to the right angle B, that is side AC, here is the hypotenuse. Now we look at the acute angle here. Here the acute angle was angle A. Here the acute angle is angle C. So once this angle C here is marked, now we have to mark the other two sides, that is adjacent side and opposite side. First we mark the adjacent side. So I said the side which is just next to the acute angle. Now we have two sides which are next to the acute angle, but one side AC is already the hypotenuse. So the other side BC now becomes the adjacent side. So we write here adjacent side. Then the side which is in front of C or opposite to C, that is AB now becomes the opposite side. So now you will notice by looking at these two triangles, here AB is the adjacent side and in this triangle AB is the opposite side. In this triangle BC is the opposite side, but in the second triangle BC is the adjacent side. Now why has this changed? Because the acute angle is changed. So whenever the acute angle is changed, you will find that the opposite side and adjacent side reverse. Now let us mark here or name the opposite side, adjacent side and hypotenuse in each of these triangles. Now in this first triangle ABC, opposite side is BC, so we write here BC. Adjacent side is AB, so we write here AB. The hypotenuse is AC, so we write AC. Now in this second triangle, again what is the opposite side? It is AB, so I write here. The adjacent side, it is BC, so I write here. The hypotenuse is AC, so I write this here. So now we have named the opposite side, adjacent side and hypotenuse with respect to the two triangles I have drawn. Now we go to the trigonometric ratios and notice how we find or how we write these trigonometric ratios. You see here I have written sine A because in this triangle the acute angle under consideration is angle A. Here I have written sine C. Okay, it is SIN, but we still refer it to sine. Okay, so sine C because the acute angle under consideration is C. Now, when I have to find sine A, the formula I use is opposite side to angle A upon the hypotenuse. So we look at what we have found, the opposite side and the hypotenuse in this line. Opposite side to angle A was BC, hypotenuse is AC. So this becomes BC upon AC. Now if this is opposite side to angle A upon hypotenuse, when I write sine C, it will be opposite side to angle C upon hypotenuse. So I write here opposite side to angle C upon the hypotenuse. Now here the opposite side is AB and here the hypotenuse is AC. So this becomes AB upon AC. So I write here AB upon AC. So sine trigonometric ratio is followed. Now we go to the next one, that is cos. Now here I have cos A, here it is cos C. As I told you, this A and C, it is changing because here A is the acute angle under consideration and here C is the acute angle under consideration. Now here when I say cos A, it is not opposite side to angle A upon hypotenuse, but it is adjacent side. So adjacent side to angle A upon hypotenuse. So I write it here, adjacent side to angle A upon the hypotenuse. So on the right hand side, what will I write? This will be adjacent side to the angle here is C. So adjacent side to angle C upon the hypotenuse. Now let us see what these ratios become. This is equal to, now adjacent side to angle A, adjacent side was AB, hypotenuse is AC. So this becomes AB upon AC. Here what was the adjacent side? BC, and hypotenuse is AC. So this becomes BC upon AC. So we have finished two ratios now, sine as well as cos. Sine which says opposite side upon hypotenuse, cos which says adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Now we go to the third trigonometric ratio, tan, which is got by dividing sine by cos. Now if I divide sine by cos, this ratio upon this ratio. First of all, look at the ratios. Do you notice that the denominators are same? So if the denominators are same, the denominators cancel. So what is left? This will be the numerator upon this will be the denominator. That is opposite side to angle A upon adjacent side to angle A. So I write here opposite side to angle A upon adjacent side to angle A. If I have written this here for tan, then here I will write opposite side to angle C upon adjacent side to angle C. So I write here opposite side to angle C upon adjacent side to angle C. Let us see what the ratio becomes now. The opposite side here is BC, adjacent side is AB. So BC upon AB. So this becomes BC upon AB, and here in the second triangle, opposite side is AB, adjacent side is BC. So this becomes AB upon BC. So you see here the tan ratio is just the opposite in both the cases. Here you have BC upon AB and here we have AB upon BC. So in this, for the first exercise in trigonometry, we have to know how we find these three ratios, sine, cos and tan. Each time you have to find these ratios, you will write the formula and then write which are the corresponding sides. So you will write opposite side upon hypotenuse and then write which are the sides. Here also you won't write only sine, you have to refer to the angle they are talking about. Sometimes they are talking about the measure of the angle, like if the measure of the angle is theta or it is alpha. So it won't be written as A, B, C like alphabets. It will be written the measure of the angle. Then we look at the angle and find out the sides in relation to it. Okay, so we always notice which is the angle under consideration, then find out which is the opposite edge, opposite side, adjacent side and hypotenuse. Then write the ratios. So if suppose both the acute angles are under consideration, you will find that the ratios will always be different. They will not be the same. Okay, although it may be two cos from the same triangle, but two different acute angles are under consideration, the answer what we get will be different in each case. So this is the basic of trigonometry. First of all, again I am reminding you, in trigonometry always only right angle triangles are considered, and from the right angle triangle we name all the three sides. Once we identify all the three sides of the triangle, then we are able to write the three trigonometric ratios by remembering these three formulae. Sine is opposite side upon hypotenuse, cos is adjacent side upon hypotenuse, and tan is sine upon cos, that is opposite side upon adjacent side. The hypotenuse cancels because it is the same in the both in the numerator and the denominator. So we just have opposite side upon adjacent side.